What's going on YouTube? My name's Graham. I'm from Virginia and I ride in the Chesapeake Bay predominantly, also over Virginia Beach on the ocean front. And I've been winging for 5 years plus, parawinging for the last year and a half. And I just wanted to go out and kind of go over my kind of max safety or most comfortable parawing setup like for exposed conditions. A lot of times I'll be out in shipping channels with currents going away from my one little launch. And it's nice to have flotation, comfortable upwind riding to get you back safe. And maybe some of these things I've kind of come up with can be incorporated into some manufacturers' future designs, because as you'll see, I've kind of got too much kit going on. A lot of times I'll ride with a backpack with, this is a Guidewater Patagonia bag, and it can hold 2 wings easily. And I like to ride with this if I'm going to be riding very far from my launch, just so I can switch out if the wind goes up or down. It's really easy to change out while you're sitting on your board. Fully waterproof, so you can keep your wings dry, keep the weight down. As soon as you put as soon as your wings get full of, or pair wings get full of water, they are super heavy. So, like I said, this is really easy to use on the water, and highly recommend it. If you can get it on sale, it's a good deal, but full retail is kind of outrageous. So hopefully a manufacturer can come out with something a little bit maybe less burly than this, because this is super burly. It's super light, but I mean, I'll have this for life probably. It's that nice. But for hooking in, there's the main reason for this actually, because I was watching a video that Dwight posted today down in Florida, epic board shaper, retired board shaper, but he just realized how comfortable and ergonomic it is to wing with a chest harness. I've been riding with a chest reverse hook for parawinging for quite some time now, and what I really like about this setup is I've kind of created a spreader bar or slider. I'm not sure, I'm not a kiter, so I don't really know what all those terms are, but basically I had these 2 stretchy Dyneema wing leash extensions that I had sitting around in my kit, and I created this. So got a low friction ring, and what it allows you to do is it allows you to hook in with this Stringfellow hook onto the bar, and you basically can have the load perfectly centered on your center of mass, no matter how the wing is situated in the wind window, no matter how you're getting yanked around in gusts. It's not going to be pulling your body with it. If you're on like a fixed hook, it's going to kind of give with that. And also riding toe side, you can really be comfortable. I mean, it goes all the way over to basically to my armpit and allows me to ride really comfortable toe side, because I don't switch stances. I'm not going to try to do that. I just want to be ready to surf. And so that's my favorite thing about this, is just this is really nice. I've ridden every different type out there. And also having the reverse hook is nice because you can switch, I can switch 3 different wings in one session and not have to worry about having a harness line on each parawing. And there's less, tangle possibilities as well on the bar. Running the ozone pouch, and I've also got this 3D printed flexible bar holder from Mike Shepard out in Australia. He sent me the file. I printed that out. You can buy it on Etsy. But it's nice so you can have a hands-free pack-away experience. Boom. Put it away. You can keep it right here when you're riding, and then when you want to go ride it, at the bottom of the line, you can just blow this out and basically be ready to go. Boom. And so keep tangles way down. As soon as you put the bar in, as soon as you do one of these things where you take the bar and you wrap it like this, it just introduces the possibility of something getting twisted around. Oh shoot, look, probably already got tangled. So it's one less thing to get to tangle. Another thing I've got back here in the back of this impact vest, under here, is a reel leash from Blue Planet Water Sports. If I'm out in strong winds and it's 40 degrees, 30 knots, and I have a over the handlebars wipe out, I want to be as far away from the board as possible. 15-pound rig gets blown around pretty easily. So yeah, it's nice to have that. It hooks to the board and there's not really any noise from it when you're riding, which is nice. Let's see. Got a tourniquet in here, which is nice to have on hand. You never know. Show you one cool thing you can do. If you don't have a chest hook set up, you can incorporate it into the ozone belt. But basically I just have this old, not old, it's about 4 years old, 5 years old, from Wingman out in Italy. They did a collab with, I think it was with Ion, so you might be able to find a production version of this. This one was made for me in Italy, which is super nice, and it's been performing. It's like still works like brand new. For winging, it obviously has a fixed harness hook here. It's super strong and feels great for riding up really powered on winging. But I've kind of modded it to make it work for this chest harness for parawinging. But if you don't have this, you have the ozone belt, you can basically, oh shit. What you can do is, they come with, these ozone belts come with a leash point attachment. So you just basically make your own little lark's head loop on one end, tighten it down, add a second one over here, another piece of Dyneema, same thing. And this is going to be the most comfortable, minimalist setup. You can ride this up your back if you want to and ride hooked in. This is what I run in the summertime or when I'm not out in sketchy conditions. Don't need the impact vest or life vest, but this also works really well. If you prefer the lower center of pull point down by the hips. But yeah, that's my setup. Hopefully somebody can come up with a streamlined setup that incorporates at least some of these design elements, so I don't have to run 4 or 5 different components to achieve what I'm looking to achieve. If impact vest or a PFD that had a had something like this along the back. This is only held in with Velcro. I mean, it's not rocket science. Double-sided on both sides so it doesn't slide up or down. Have that come around to a spreader bar attachments, more streamlined. Just 2 lark's head knots. Be super nice. And then if PFD just had a Lycra pouch in the front, boom, takes away the need for that. Yeah, I mean, there's ways to do this. We just gotta get the industry to figure it out. We'll buy it. You.